Well, hello. This is the first time I've made a video for so long. I can't actually remember where I was up to with this. And I was going all right, I had a good head of steam. And then my new sewing machine came, and yes, anyway, let's have a look and let's see what we're up to. Oh yeah, got a little pocket here, haven't we? We've got this little girl here. Right, so what I'm thinking is I want to make a pocket to go into there. Yeah, so possibly this is just going to be a short video, this one, just till I find my feet again, and I'm aiming to do one tomorrow that will have a bit more about it. I think I just want some coffee stained paper just to make a journaling card out of. Yeah, let's get some backing paper. Oh, actually, I use this stuff, don't I? God, I'm forgetting everything that I do. Well done to those of you that have soldiered on valiantly. Honestly, you deserve a medal. You're doing really, really well. And I appreciate seeing everything that you make. So if I make, excuse me, a little journaling card to go in there, I want it to be about, to come up about there, about that size, and it'll go over to about there, so about that size, something like that. Alright, forgotten even where I keep my cutters and that. Dear me, you wouldn't think you could forget so much in such a short space of time, but you can. Right, let's see what that looks like, size-wise. I think size-wise that's great. I like it. So what I'm going to do is stick some of this stuff. What else have I've got bits and pieces that I can just stick on and kind of make a bit of a jigsaw out of, really. This is just gorgeous. I love it. Let's stick this on first then. It's a bit of a kind of a masterboard, I suppose, but it's a collage really of well done glue. I haven't looked the side you're on for however long it is, and you're still trying to work. I admire you, glue. Yeah, my new sewing machine, what can I tell you? I absolutely love it. I had no idea Mr. F was going to buy it for me. It's just I'd seen it and commented to him just what a fabulous machine it was for the money. And next thing I knew, it was there. Oh my goodness, it was just lovely of him. But the downside of that is that I wanted to play with that, and unfortunately I've been leaving you guys alone. Well, you've had a bit of peace, haven't you? These are all the bits that are fussy cut off the you know, that magazine thing that we had. So, oh, that's pretty, isn't it? It goes with that. Shall I put that there? I do like that. Let's put it there then. So yeah, I thought of today, because I've got my sewing machine out of here now. It's actually in the living room, which suits both of us much better, because otherwise Mr. F wasn't seeing me for like the whole day, and I was feeling left out. That, you know, cricket, for example, that he watches on the telly, I couldn't see it. Well, I've got a telly in my room, so I could have done, but we wouldn't have been watching it together and stuff like that. So I was beginning to get a bit left out, feeling left out. He was feeling that he was left out. So we moved the sewing machine through to the living room, which then left this desk completely clear to cut my fabric up on, and to paper, do, you know, my paper projects. So that's what we did, and this is the first day that I've been able to really make the best of it, let's say. Does that fit there? Yes, perfectly. This is just a journaling card, but I do intend to kind of dress it up a little bit, although it's probably going to look quite nice on its own. I don't know how straight this is. Might have to just slide it up a bit to get it to straighten. Get it straight down that edge might be the thing. Yeah, there we go. It's just coming over there, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. We've got this piece here. Yeah, oh, I don't want to lose her head though. Well, off with your head. No, I don't want to take her head off. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hear from quite a lot of you. You message me, etc., and let me know how you're getting along, which is great, particularly those of you that haven't been or aren't very well. I like to hear from you and know that you're doing okay. Let's just pop that down there. Okay, so now I just need a piece to go up there really. What about this? It's a lot of dark brown down up there. I could really do with something lighter brown. What about a piece of this coffee stained paper? That would just do the job nicely, wouldn't it? Let's just make a mark where I want that to be before I make a fool of myself. Yeah, I mean it was just too tempting for me. You know, a brand new sewing machine. I couldn't help myself, guys. I'm just squaring this up because it's a bit off. It feels ever so funny to be paper crafting again. I just feel like I haven't done it for so long. I don't want to lose her head, but I do want to keep this nice bit of coffee stain in there. So I think I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I must admit at one stage I really felt that I would never want to be paper crafting ever again in my life. I really, my paper crafting mojo had truly disappeared. Oh, I need to cut. Oh no, it's going that way. I mean, really and truthfully. But she's come back, the little muse. So hopefully I can crack on with this. I mean, even the thought of doing a gingerbread man journal wasn't making me feel happy. And there's something wrong if that's the case, isn't there? Oh, let's use these scissors. I've had them out for fabric. They're not fabric scissors, but they're pretty good scissors. Oh, I can't cut straight. Well, that's not anything new. Right, there we are. That's okay, I think. I could probably do with something up on there, couldn't it? What have I got? I've got all patterns, all these patterns. That's quite nice. I've got for Miss Junior, 3 to 16 years. Yeah, I like that. Kind of goes with her, doesn't it? Let's use that one. You can only use things once. Well, actually, that's not true, is it really? Because these are photocopies of the magazines that I got. So you can photocopy them out as many times as you like. Once you've, I think you have to pay for these, I can't remember. It won't be much if you do, but once you've got them, you can print them out as many times as you like. Yeah, I want it over here and I want it about there. Let's do that. So when I'm saying I can only use this once, well, that's not true. Right, there we are. Let's cut the corners off this. I'm not going to sew around this. At least today I'm not going to sew around this because I haven't got a sewing machine here. No sewing machine. See if I can find a corner around her. And just take a medium-sized corner off. There we go. Okay, I like that. Do we like that, guys? I've lost my slipper somewhere under the table. Let's have a look. Oh, where have you gone? Oh my goodness, I've lost my slipper. I don't know where it's gone. I realise, oh, it's over here. I've lost my left slipper and it's by my right foot. I realise that's not important to you guys, but it's important to me. Right, so what I'm thinking here is, to get back to something like serious, is that can go in there, like that. And I've sewn some, don't know where they are, is this them? Yeah. I've sewn some buttonholes, just buttonholes, that's not even straight, but that doesn't matter, that's not the point of the thing. Because I wanted to try out the automatic buttonhole, so I just sewed out 3 buttonholes, and I thought that what we could do is sew a button onto this, put the buttonhole over it, and then put a snap on there, or glue it, or I can't stitch it now because it's down there. I don't know, where are those cam snap things? See, this was in my head, but I hadn't actually thought through the finer details. So that, if I put that there, that would work. That would go under there, wouldn't it? I think. Yeah, I believe so. So let's see then. Yeah, I want one piece down here. Come on, head. Let's use one of the light blue ones, these blue ones, because it matches that. I haven't got a buttonhole that matches it, but scissors. Still got the protective ends on these. These little scissors come from Temu, and they are so sharp. They're dead cheap, and they're really, really sharp. Right to the tip. Come on, don't fall down there. Thank you. Yeah, you're having to bear with me today, aren't you? It's a bit of a struggle. But you can always use the ideas, you know. Right, there we go. Okay. So for the bottom one, I want, oh goodness knows what I want. Oh, that's the top one, isn't it? And then I want an innie and an outie. That's an innie, that's an outie. And then, and do you put a thing like that on the other one? Yeah, I think you do. Bear with, this might be completely wrong. I might have to go and get Mr. F in a minute to sort me out. I really don't know. Can't remember. You make a hole, don't you, with a pokey stick. Oh my goodness me. Pokey stick. Where is my good pokey stick? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to use this one. Right. So where do I want it? I want it... I can't have it halfway because that's halfway. So shall I put that there? Yeah, let's put that there. Put it there now. And let's put that underneath and poke it up. This will be the day. If this works, I will be a Dutchman. I wonder what Dutch people say when things don't work. Because they can't say I'll be a Dutchman, can they? Because they already are a blooming Dutchman. They must have a saying that they say. If there's anybody watching from the Netherlands, can you tell us? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness me. And then I need one of these. Let's have the innie one. That goes over there. Then, by some miracle of nature, I'm going to get that under there. Oh, please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. I think that's under there. And then press it. If this has worked, honestly, I'll be amazed. Does that work? It's worked. Oh my goodness me, it's worked. Right, now then, we need, what am I doing here anyway? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what this has got to do with buttonholes? Because I don't. Yeah, I think what I was going to do was cut that down, put a button there, and then another snap there. Seems a bit like overkill, that, doesn't it? But let's give it a go and see what happens. Green isn't exactly the right colour for this, is it? Shall I go and make another one in a better colour? I think so. Let's have a look through my remnants and see if I can find a better colour. I don't know, maybe even, you know, something just brown or something, I don't know. Ooh. How do you do? Look at that. It's the same as the bit we've already got. Yes, that will do nicely. So what I want is to put my snap there, then to work out where my buttonhole's going to be. Well, I need to kind of cut that square, don't I, really? Let's have a look. There's the metal side of my Timmy ruler, and I'll just cut that down. Cut that down a bit. We'll always cut it down a bit more after I've put the buttonhole on, because I'm darn sure I don't know how to get it central on the machine yet. Okay, right, so it'll only be a sec. I'll go and put a buttonhole on there. I might even find some blue thread when I'm on my way, and that'll look much better. Yes, see you in a sec. Right, I've sewn my buttonhole. I've done it in gold, because there is that bit, you know, there's bits of it that look a bit goldy, so I couldn't find the right blue, so I thought gold would be fine. Let's cut the thread ends off. I think that might be it. I haven't got a seam ripper through here, so I'm going to have to do it with my scissors. Yikes. Oh my goodness me. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be fine. There we go. We have a button. But no, we don't. We have a buttonhole. See if there's any threads that need cutting off around the side. Just a couple. Right, okay. So, back to business. Let's bring in this little girl again. So if I was to sew the button, whatever button it is, on there, I think the best thing to do is put the popper on the fabric first. Yeah, so let's cut that end bit off because it's too long, isn't it? I don't know what ideas you'd ever get out of me today, but you may be able to negotiate yourself some way around this idea. Oops, that went a bit wonk. Right, I'll keep that because you never know when you need that, would you? You would never know. Right, so let's put another one of these on here. Let's see if I can remember how to. You make a hole. So, first thing to do, I'd quite like it to be lined up with that, if I could. So let's make it about there. I've got a better pokey tool than this, but I don't know where it is. Well, this is quite thin fabric, so we might be alright. So I think that goes on the top. And get it through that hole. Come on. You know where you want to go. Come on. I don't think my hole's big enough, but I don't know where my other pokey tool is. Come on. I'm not standing for this nonsense. It's kind of through, it just needs forcing down a bit. Yeah, that's better. That's going flatter. Lovely. And then this one goes on there. Is that right? I think so. Let's squish it up with this. Yeah, that's right. That's the right way. Squish. That looks alright, doesn't it? Looks like it was meant to be. You can hardly see it on camera because it's such a good match. Look at that. Blimey. Right, now we need to know if these two actually marry up. Did you hear that? Magical. So we've got that, and it comes to, the button comes to pencil, please. Thank you. That's the middle of the buttonhole there. Right. So I can see that there, that's it. So I need to find a button that I like and that will go through the buttonhole. I don't think I've got any. Oh, I've got some bright blue. Yeah. They might work. One of them might work. These are really cheap little buttons. I think they are from the days of Ali, actually. They're just cheap plastic buttons. No idea why I bought them. But, you know, why do we do half the things we do? Does that fit in there? Just. But it does. It just fits in there, but it does. So that'll do me. I've got white as well. No, I'm going to use... Yeah, no, I'm going to use blue. So you just have to grin and bear it till I stitch this on. And it's a 4-hole one as well, so it's going to take a bit longer. I've got a needle. And some beigey coloured thread. I got the beige out because I thought, well, that'll go with pretty much everything, won't it? Really? I like it if I can get the two ends through at the same time. Let's see. I'm in a very shaky mood today, so this might not happen. Oh, that's so close. So blooming close. Okay, I'll pause you there whilst I do battle with this. And I'll come back when I've got a nice button sewn on. Right, there we are. We have a button. So let's see if it fits. Let's pop that in there. See if I can get my button. It's quite tight. Yeah, it's quite tight. Have I got any more button I can have? Might have. A little bit. I don't want to cut into the bar at the top and the bottom, but just a little bit would help. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, might work. Oh, yes. Yeah, I should have put the button on a bar or lifted it up somehow, because that's not great. It does kind of work, but yeah, let that be a lesson to you. You need to put your button up on something. But, you know, I think if I undid that a few times, I think we'd get there. I think we're alright. It's not too bad. So now, in order to get your this out of there, the way I would recommend is to do that. And then you've got a journaling card. You've even got some journaling on this side, look, and plenty on that side. So let's put that down to experience. The actual idea, where I dare say it, isn't bad. It's not a bad idea. When I get my sewing machine, I might just sew a stitch around that. Yeah. So that's that. Anyway, great. That's a nice page actually. I like it. So what have we got on the back of here? I haven't got anything on the back of here. Right. Okay. Let's think about that. When I did get my new sewing machine, you know the way they always do something on calico, just to show you how well it stitches out. So this was the piece that I got under my sewing machine foot, which is nice. It's okay, but it's too pretty to waste. So I thought that maybe we could add it to this journal. Let's see what bits of paper I've got. Got these bits. It doesn't really go properly, does it? It needs to be a proper bit of coffee stained paper. I'm sure Mr. F did a load of coffee stained papers for me. Well, where would I have put them? Where would I have put them? Printable washi sticker. No, not in that one, are they? That one looks promising. Ah, yeah, look. Oh, this has got all sorts of bits in. Yes, this is the one we need. Let's put that one back up there. And, phew, it's warm today. It's really humid as well, which doesn't help in matters. I've got that lovely one there. What's that? What's that been in its life? It's just a bit of inky paper, isn't it? It's kind of grey rather than brown. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. This is what we need. Phew, that's nice. No, this stuff here. These obviously been offcuts from something else. So they're quite. Oh, they're a bit darker on this side. So yeah, I could put that just down there, then put that down there, and pretty much you've got journaling, haven't you? I think so. I think, however, I need to tear that. I'm going to snip and get my tear ruler. so let's put those bits away over there. So this is the edge I want with this nice stain on it. And I can't remember if it's better to hold it under the thing and tear it. I think it is, you know. Let's do that. Come on, mate, with your fancy dressing gown. Let's just tear that down there. That works, so you obviously that's the way to do that, I think. So I'm going to put that on there, that on there. Does it need a stamp or something? Maybe it does. Where are the stamps? Does anyone know? Are they in this box? Oh, no, but I found something else that I like. Down at the bottom of here. Ah, there are some stamps in here. I don't think they're particularly stitchery. I mean, I've got a load of birds. That's not to do with stitching, is it really? To be fair, but no, there's no. Yeah, what was the thing I was looking for? This thing here. Let's put that back down there. Yeah, I was just wondering, this was a little needle book I got. I must have ordered some needles from somebody, I think, and they sent me this book, and it's perfect. It's all different needles and what you use them for, different sizes, etc. But I love this. And I'm just wondering if I tore that off. Oh, look at that as well, that's it. If I tore that off carefully-ish, if I could add that to that. It's nice. That's nice, isn't it? And put that on there. That would give us a bit of interest on the edge of the page, bit of journaling, and also that, which is really, really pretty. I quite like that. Do I want any stamps as well? These little swirly guys are quite nice, aren't they? And this one is just flowers. I don't know why I've laid that out. I must have just fancied it. I think I'll go and stitch around that. While I'm there, should I stitch around this one as well? Yeah, I think so. So, oh no, look at that, I've torn it out the page. That's no good. I've ruined it. Oh, blimey, hecky me. I've got the back of it on there, it's just pulled it straight out. Oh. Not good. Well, I think the only thing I can do is I'm going to have to stitch that, I think, by hand onto there to cover that up. I'm going to have to open and close it via the button, which is no mean feat. But I think that's all I can do. Right, so I'll go and stitch around that, and I will stitch around this, like that. And I'll be back in a sec. Right, while I was sewing, I've had an idea. That's come away because the paper isn't thick enough. So what we'd need to do is, as we would do if we were sewing a project, oh, I meant to stitch around there, I forgot, never mind, is stabilise the paper. So I've got some stabiliser. Now this really is iron-on stabiliser, and I don't have an iron in this room, but that doesn't matter. Let's cut out a bit, that sort of size, because I can iron it later. And if I put it like that, put that behind the bit that is problematic, I think we'll be alright. So I'm going to glue that. That's what I'm going to do. Don't need masses of glue, just glue that together so I've got like double thickness. Then glue that to the back of the little girl. Which is there, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Give it a good firm press down. Let's have a look and see. Oh, it's so thin it's sticking to the underneath, but that will be alright in the end, I think. That's fine. So I can't do much about that till the glue dries, really, I don't think. Although I could have a try. I found my proper pokey tool as well, which is a good help. So let's make a hole through there. Oh, I need to get my blooming snaps out again, don't I? Oh dear, I don't know why you guys watch me. I make more mistakes than enough, don't I? I'm always making mistakes. So I need that one, get off, and that one, I think. Oh, just like the thing, wouldn't it, if I put the wrong pieces in? Yes, that would be typical. So I need, did I make a hole? Yeah, I did. So I need to bring my pokey one up through there. This would be a miracle if this works. Oh, hang on. Miracle might be about to happen. Yep. I'm going to put some glue around that. It might not look the best, but it'll just hold it, I think. Put that kind of underneath there, just onto that, just a little drop onto that stabilizer. Just hold it in place. So that should be alright now, I think, with that stabiliser on it. Time will tell. Let's see if I can squeeze it up. I managed it the last time, so 10 to 1 on. I won't be able to manage it this time, but we'll see. Well, it feels more settled. Feels more. I'll stick it on, but I'm not going to move it again tonight until all that stuff. Words, please. Stabiliser has had time to set and dry and think about itself. But that's nice. I like that. I like the zigzag around there. I love her. She's just so gorgeous. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of quite a lot of that blue thing on there, but I like it. Right, so we were onto this page, weren't we? I might as well throw that snap out. I don't think that you can undo them. I'll put it there in case Mr. F says he can. Right, so this was going onto there, wasn't it? With the bit of fabric that I got, which is here. So that needs to stick onto there. It just needs the smallest wee bit of it in height. Just a smidgel. There we go. And I can glue that round 3 sides. That's the nicer side. Why didn't I use that? It doesn't matter. Do not concern yourself with such things. So, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to stabilise that first. That would have been a really sensible thing to do. That's why I didn't think about it, because it's sensible. Okay, let's just put a bit of something in behind there so I can see where I'm aiming for. So just up to the edge, like that. Lovely, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? Nice pocket in there for something to go into. Or maybe nothing to go into, or maybe just a piece of coffee stained paper, just for a bit of journaling. Right, I think this is the right side, so I'm going to put some glue down here. You could use bookbinding glue, would be perfect for this job. But my bookbinding glue was in my glue and adhesives drawer when, and it had got turned on its side and all the glue came out, which is now stuck to everything else, which wasn't really very helpful. So I'm just going to stick that onto there. And I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay with that. It's really quite nice, that, actually. Quite gentle on the eye. Right, so I still have some of this left, you know. That really would make a nice change, wouldn't it? Because this is so gentle, and this isn't. Shall I do that? Why not? Why ever not? So let's mark it about, well, just at the end of that fabric there, about there. And then it'll leave me with something enough to make a pocket, you know, tag. Tag is the word. So I'm using my Timmy ruler and my new blade. Mr. F is not going to be happy. It is a new blade, I promise you. Let's use this, see if that's any better. It's the fabric it doesn't like cutting, of course. That's a bit better, I can just cut that bit off now. God, that lace is strong. There we are. Oops, more. There we are. Right. Does that need anything else? I don't think it needs stitching around the outside. I think that's, you know, it's got ample sufficiency. Where are my ladies and my children? Let's have a look at them. Any more for any more? Yes, there's loads. Oh, blimey. I did quite a lot of fuzzy cutting, didn't I? Don't know if you can actually see enough of them, really. Well, she's nice, but she needs to go there, and then she would be underneath the pocket. So that's no good. Oh, what's this one with a balloon? She's quite nice. Yeah, like her. Like her, she's nice. She stands out on there. Enough, I think. What does that say? Pretty but tailored. Printed or plain. slumberwear for modern folk. That's a funny one. Party frocks. Let's have party frocks. Right, okay, let's stick her down. She did come on a page where there was other butter balloons as well, but that was just testing my fussy cutting abilities too far. I don't mind a bit of fussy cutting, actually, if I'm honest with you. If I've got nothing else pressing, then I don't mind sitting down and doing a bit of fussy cutting. I'm always glad when it comes round to doing the project, you know, and you've got things to choose from. There we go. So let's put her over here. Oh, just a little bit to that side. There. Yes. That looks better with the stitching and everything. Yes. Lovely, lovely. Right, and party frocks, where are you going to go? Looks better there, doesn't it? I was trying not to hide it behind the pocket, but some things you just have to do. There we go. So that's made a really nice journal card, hasn't it? I can't take all the corners off because that bit's got fabric on it. I could take the others off though. Let's do it with a medium one. This one isn't going to work because of the fabric, but it's kind of rounded the card. So let's put that in there then and see what we think of it. Oh, I think that is so sweet. That is lovely. I really, really like that one. So, where are we up to now then? There's our zipper pocket. Then this page. Well, probably need some coffee stain paper on there, I would say. So I'm going to use my ruler, a tear ruler, and I'm going to cut round, tear round should I say, all of the sides. Losing as least as I possibly can. Whee. Oh dear, we're on a bit of a... That's not so good. That's not great, but it doesn't matter. Really, genuinely, this paper is slightly thicker and I'm trying to take off too little is my problem. So I'm just going to have a bit bigger bite. See, it's much easier when you've got a little bit more under your ruler. That's where we were going wrong, guys. Well, not you, me. Last side. There we are. Right, so then, if I were... Oh, it's still too long. Still too long. That's the nicer side anyway. So where do I need to tear it at then? That'd be the question. About there. That's great. That's nice. It's a nice bit of journaling, isn't it? So last time I think we made these pockets. Quite nice. I quite like that. There. And where's that bit that we just saved? Here. Bit narrow, isn't it? It's a little bit narrow. But I could put that on. I'd need to sew around there. And then sew that in place. So I'll just go and do that and I will be back. This is supposed to be a short video. 50 minutes. I've been boring, you know. Be back in a minute. Right, so I've stitched around there with a black zigzag and I've stitched the pocket on just with a straight stitch around there. There is a little bit of freedom, a little bit of leeway in there to get something in. So I recommend that we stitch. We're going to glue this onto that page there. And as you can see, I am making my way through this journal. We are making progress. We made some progress today, haven't we? I mean, it's long overdue, I know that. I've been feeling so guilty about not doing it. I might as well have done it actually because I've been feeling that guilty about it. So I'd like to say I was having fun on my new machine, and I was enjoying my new machine, but yeah, I was also very guilty. Right, let's get this stuck on. Now that looks nice, I think. That looks nice. I don't even know where the bone folder is. Have I got a bone folder? No, no bone folder to my name. Oh my life. Oh, I've got a little brayer though. That'll do. Come out, little brayer. That'll do nicely. Get that glued down. Don't know where my bone folders would have gone. Oh well, they'll reappear, I'm sure. Right, so there we are, that's that stuck down. Now, definitely needs something else, that. I don't know what. Let's have a bit of a look through what we've got. Let's see. No, I'm going back to my people. I like my people. Come on over here so I can have a look at you. About this blue dress here. That's kind of nice. It doesn't impede the pocket at all. Well, it would have to come in a little bit. So yeah, well, no, I mean that's where the stitching is, so it's not impeding it. So yeah, that would look quite nice. Still leave us a bit of journaling, and we need something to put in there. Let's just have a look and see what else we've got, just in case. Find something better. I do really like that girl. There can't be a better place for her than there, can there? That's just perfect. Let's do it. Let's just do it. As I said, once you've got the files, you can print them out as many times as you like. So if I want to use this girl again, I'll just print that sheet out again. For those of you who haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, I found some vintage, well, yeah, really vintage magazines, sewing magazines in a charity shop. And Mr. F uploaded them all to my Ko-fi shop, so they're all in there for you if you want to. I think there is a price attached to them, and I think it might be £3. I don't think he put these ones on for free because he was cheesed off photographing them all. Look at that. How nice is that? Isn't that a gorgeous page? It's lovely. I don't want to do away with all of this journaling because that's important that we leave journaling on. But I do want something to put in there as a pocket, you know, a tag. Will that go in? Is that too tall? Ooh, it just fits in. Just fits in. Or I could make another one. Ah, that one might be better. Yeah, that one, I think that one would be better. It's better size, but it needs to be backed with something. It hasn't been backed yet, so let's just back it in that cream card. What shall I use? Bondo web would be perfect, wouldn't it? But let's just use a bit of glue, eh? I don't want too much glue because it'll seep through. And I don't want to stitch it on either because I'm too lazy to walk through to the living room. That's the truth of the matter. I could lie, but you know me too well. I hope I haven't ruined this. I hope the glue doesn't just all come through and ruin it, but we'll see. You know what? I think we might have got away with that. With that chance that I took. I think it's that, yeah, I think that's lovely. I like it actually. It's really nice. It's pretty, that, isn't it? I think I showed you how to make those. I did, yeah. With free motion embroidery and dough and ink tents. So actually, I might not have been around very much. Well, I haven't been around very much this last little while. But I think we've covered a fair few techniques. You know, new techniques possibly for some of you. Let's just pop that in there. It's got frayed edges, which is nice. I like that. Pop that in there. There's another page done. I could put little stamps here, but I don't think I want to. I like the simplicity of that page. It's really nice. I like the pocket. I like the girl. I like the, yeah, like it. And I think that will do me for today. Let's have a look at what's coming up the next day. Oh, that's already a pocket. Oh, well, it was. It hasn't glued very well. So, what was a pocket is not a pocket anymore. But it could be, couldn't it? We could just make that into a nice big pocket there. Then we've got a zipper pocket here. So that's that one. Oh, and then we've got 2 pages here. Oh, look, that's showing you how to make a button. Oh, excuse me, a buttonhole. Plenty of food for thought. Okay, so I'll leave you today with what I've made, which was a hash of something. Yeah, that one. In the end, I think we've cracked it. I think we'll be all right with that stabiliser behind there, but I'm not going to try it until it's had loads of time to dry. And that one, which I really love. It's lovely, that. I love this little girl. And this one. So, you know, we've done something today. We have definitely done something today. So I'll bid you adieu without further ado, and I shall see you soon. I hope I've given you something to work on, and I hope that you're all looking after yourselves and those that you love. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. Bye.